Cheer on the reception.
Either facetious in the way of cheering, or it's some disgruntled Montreal fans who might have driven up for the day, Don.
First down call from Carroll Williams. He intended for Lefebvre, and in disbelief is number 20, Barry Ardeur, and that he couldn't bring it down. So it runs to second down now for Montreal. Alouettes at home against Saskatchewan Roughriders Wednesday at the Autostad. Tomorrow, Saskatchewan against Toronto at C&E Stadium. Again, they send two receivers to the right, Starr and Cassis. Lefebvre, 10, on the left side. Peter De La Riva in the clear, overthrown at the Ottawa 45-yard line, but a marker back at the other 40-yard line. Holding is the call against the Montreal Owls.
What else could go wrong for them today, Don?
When the wheels fall off, not easily replaced. Everything has gone wrong for Montreal, but Ottawa has made it so. They forced the play, taken it to them. And as you commented a while ago, the Alouettes appear to be totally demoralized at this state. Their defense probably asked to do too much by an offensive team that can't sustain the ball. Wade's punt taken by Cooper at the 32. Breaks through a pocket, and then Bark has him at the 37-yard line. 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining now, and here's Sonny Wade's punting style.
Wade comes off the ground when he kicks that ball. He really puts a lot of follow-through and effort into it. That's how he gets that big height.
And there's the Ottawa punter, who is the man of the hour at quarterback, leaving Russ Jackson, giving him a rest, Billy Van Berkeley.
He could be warming up for next season.
Washington away from Fairholm. He lost the ball, but it's ruled dead at the 35.
Van Berkeley, number 15, throws the ball to Vic Washington on his first play in, and Washington, the great runner that he is, but what's number 73, Margene Atkins, blocking out there for him. And I believe that Washington, with his speed, if it was the outside, if he stayed outside, he might have gone all the way.
They moved it 37 yards in that play. Harry Black into the offensive backfield for the first time today. Hit by Harry Olszewski. Black lost a couple. He lost the better part of 3 yards. Russ Jackson showing a rest at the Rough Rider bench. Sure that's a new dance step or not. Vic Washington on the catch from Van Berkeley. 3 Montreal defenders around him inside the 25-yard line.
That uproar, Don, was Russ Jackson getting ready to run on the field for a field goal with Don Southern. However, they're not going to do that.
No, Frank Clare thinks it's fairly safe to gamble in this situation. But it shows you they don't always work. Jim Mankins, who couldn't make it in Hamilton in a crucial third down gamble on Monday, is held here as well.
Take a look at this play. His lead blocker didn't get 41, Pierre Dumont. Didn't get enough of him to allow Mankins to get in there.
Jack Lentz, number 12, finally stopped him. Yeah, I don't know if Frank will ever gamble again. This has happened twice in a row now.
Frank not very happy by the look of it as he talks to that birthday. Of course, there are 45 good reasons why the fans might overlook that little mistake this time.
Marker is thrown. Riva has the ball near the 50. Gene Gaines on the tackle along with Danny Deaver for the Ottawa Rough Riders. Penalty against the Alouettes, or against the Rough Riders, has been declined by the Alouettes for illegal substitution. Riva with a one-handed attempt at the 45-yard line. So it runs to 2nd and 10 now, back at the 48 of the Montreal Owls. Tried to get something going first with Sonny Wade and now with Carroll Williams, but little success. Marker thrown. Williams by Deaver. And then dropped at the 45-yard line. Holding is the indication against Ottawa, so the play will likely stand. The gain was 17.
Carroll Williams thrilling the crowd with this spectacular running, like we can look back to Bernie Custis type of thing. And here's number 9 running all over the field for a knot. And watch this little dance step he puts in here.
First down from the 45.
One, slap 35 pounds.
Duncan has 5 at the 40. Basil Bark, 45, the lead blocker on the play. Speck made the tackle for the Ottawa Rough Riders, who lead 45-1 with 3:53 remaining in the third quarter. Alouettes were in scoring range only once, and on that occasion, driving to the 25-yard line, had to come away with only a single point on John Baker's wide field goal attempt. Pass thrown low at the 25-yard line for Bill Starr. So it will be 3rd and 5 now from the 40. This, I believe, is only the second time today the Alouettes have been on the Rough Riders side of the 55-yard line. Tom Cassis, number 20, replacing Peter Paquette, number 26, in the Montreal huddle. And Cassis sets to the right with Lefebvre, number 10, wide left.
1-12.
Carroll Williams has the first down on a quarterback sneak. 3rd and 5. He got 6 yards at the 34. At the 12-minute mark of this third quarter, the score is Ottawa 45, Montreal 1.
When you were 10, one of the things you wanted to be when you grew up was a truck driver. But we wonder if you could handle the job now. Smith Transport. They handle goods between the prairies and the Atlantic and even to the U.S. It's one of the most advanced trucking operations in the world. CP Transport is our workhorse, operating from as far south as you can get to as far north as you can drive. This means wheeling mercury and steel flasks from northern B.C. Destination, New Jersey, USA. Now how about this for a change? A radio-controlled dispatch system, electronic motor repair centers, computers, and this CP Express automated terminal in Toronto, one of a number we have to give us the most modern express terminals on the continent. Trucking has changed a lot since you were a kid, and so have we. Smith Transport, CP Express, CP Transport, trucking. Another way Canadian Pacific serves you.
You might not recognize the Ottawa defense. Changes like Deaver coming in for Jerry Campbell at one corner. Campbell play in the middle where Ken Lehman goes. And Wayne Smith at defensive end for Billy Joe Booth. Doug Speck at defensive tackle. Dennis Duncan has the pass thrown off target inside the 30. 2nd and 10. It'll be from the 34.5. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You know, in a game like this, I'm sure that those 2 minutes and 50 seconds, the players would wish that was 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the ball game, not just the third quarter.
Too far for Bob Story. And it's 3rd and 10. The Alouettes have run more plays from scrimmage than Ottawa, but have done a lot less with them. 47 plays Montreal has attempted, and Ottawa 38. The scoring indicates the Rough Riders have been eminently more successful. 3rd and 10 from just inside the 35-yard line. Tom Cassis now, number 20, coming out of the Montreal huddle. Peter Paquette, number 26, his replacement, set to the right. Williams is down, and the ball goes over to Ottawa. Wayne Smith, Billy Joe Booth's replacement at defensive end, made the tackle back at the 38-yard line. And that's where the Riders will put the ball into play. 1 minute and 58 now left in the third quarter.
A lot of top action in the CFL in the next 7 days. Of course, there's that Saskatchewan-Toronto game at the CNE Stadium tomorrow afternoon. On Wednesday, Saskatchewan at Montreal. CBC television coverage of that game starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, along with Hamilton at Winnipeg. That also is Wednesday night.
Van Berkeley, 15 at quarterback. Marker thrown. Baker in pursuit. And Berkeley gets across the line of scrimmage for about 6. We'll see what the flag was all about back at the line of scrimmage.
Whit Tucker was offside there, Alan. He left a little bit too early. There must be a difference in the signal calling between Van Berkeley and Jackson, or the timing. And it's obvious on a situation such as this, because the flanker is out there looking in, and should not be offside.
So the penalty is 5 yards. Offside Ottawa. They're 1st and 15, back at their 33. Oh, an interception by Lentz. Jim Mankins pulls him down to the 46-yard line.
I don't think that Van Berkeley even saw Lentz when he threw that ball out there. He was throwing it. It looked like a pretty fair pass, and Lentz came in to intercept right in front of Vic Washington.
So the Alouettes get a chance to move the ball again from the Ottawa 46. The flag up in quarter 3, and the Rough Riders in possession of a 45-1 advantage.
That's the biggest break they've had all day. They had one other interception, but it was deep in their own zone.
Della Riva. He and Ken Lehman knock heads inside the 40-yard line, but none the worse for wear on either side. It'll be 2nd and 2.5. The Alouettes at the Ottawa 39. See San Lefebvre, 20 and 10, both right. Duncan lost the ball. Poirier picked it up and stepped out of the 22, 32.
Boy, some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed, does it, Bernie?
There's Ken Lehman, the middle linebacker, making a great play here. He's fighting to try to get over to help in on the tackle, and just at that point is where the ball is loose, just past Ken Lehman's effort coming in there.
That fumble recovery by Poirier ends play in the 3rd quarter, and at the end of the quarter, the score is Ottawa 45, Montreal 1. We'll have more CFL action after this message.
The bold ones. Week after week, the scene will shift from the arena of law enforcement to the exciting atmosphere of an ultra-modern medical center, to the world of the courtroom and the men who bring it to life. As the law enforcers, Detective Leslie Nielsen and District Attorney Harry Rhodes.
You don't think I'd play politics at a time like this?
I think you'd pass out cigars at your father's funeral.
I happen to think you were the right man for the job.
Then into the world of new medicine, with E.G. Marshall as one of America's most distinguished surgeons. John Saxon as a pioneer in the field of heart transplants. And David Hartman, for whom the computer is a vital medical tool. Then to a trio of dynamic law partners, Burl Ives, Joseph Campanella, and James Ferrantino, the bold ones. Drama as up to the minute as a news bulletin. The bold ones.
For the 44-point lead, the Rough Riders now will utilize their 14th import, Darwin Garnerman, an outstanding running back who simply hasn't had 44-point lead. The Rough Riders now will utilize their 14th import, Darwin Garnerman, an outstanding running back who simply hasn't had a chance to fit into the Rough Rider lineup. He's number 24. He comes in with Marshall Shook now going out and getting the rest of this afternoon off. Vic Washington is also at the bench, and so 24, Garnerman, will run from Washington's backfield spot. And Berkeley to Mankin. Doug Dersch with the tackle for Montreal across the 30-yard line. Tom Pullins in the ball game for Jay Roberts. He caught one of Russ Jackson's many touchdown passes this afternoon. Just starting the fourth quarter, and in case you're wondering why Van Berkeley is in, it's tuned in late. It's not because of any injury to Russ Jackson, simply because of the scoreboard and a chance for Van Berkeley to get valuable experience. Atkins had the ball tipped off his fingertips, and the Alouettes couldn't make the interception with a couple of lunges in that direction. So it's third down now, and 8.5 to go, Rough Riders.
Van Berkeley says that he doesn't want to see Jackson quit as far as the team is concerned, but as far as he personally is concerned, he would like him to take maybe 1 or 2 years off.
Similar situation potentially to Jerry Keeling in Calgary, moving from defensive back to first-string quarterback with Pete Liskland. Here's Van Berkeley, the punter. Larry Fairholm across the 35-yard line near the 37 with the punt return. Kick traveled 51 yards, so if Van Berkeley is to be the heir apparent, he'll be a punting quarterback, as the Tiger Cats have in Jules Zugert and the Alouettes have in Sonny Wade.
Another valuable kicker for Ottawa is Southern, of course, and he's picked up 9 big points today. He's now just 7 behind Tommy Joe Coffey in the Eastern Conference statistics.
From the 37-yard line, first down Montreal, and Williams remains at quarterback. Duncan. Hit high by Giardino, who slipped off him, but stopped his momentum at the 42-yard line.
Come on, keep coming on.
A little over 2 minutes. The final quarter, 45-1. The Rough Riders making changes to utilize some of their bench strength. But the Alouettes not having any more success in moving the ball against the second-string defense. The Owls, as has been observed earlier, completely psyched and demoralized by the Ottawa display in the first half. Dennis Duncan, big opening. And Don Sutherland, the last man in line, brought him down from behind.
Duncan looks tired out after that run.
This is a draw play. Dennis Duncan finding a hole up the center, and good running room. Just doesn't have the speed, really, to go all the way. He has a good speed for a large-sized man. Good blocking downfield by number 79. Don Sutherland, number 14, coming up on the outside of Billy Cooper here, saves the touchdown run.
Well, Tom, you said he looked tired. Might be because he ran 47 downfield, and I guess 50 to 20 across field to get there. So he's out to the bench now getting a rest.
Not used to it either, today anyway.
That's for sure. Peter Howlett's playing Duncan's spot. Wide open is De La Riva, and Williams gets to him. The Alouettes have their first touchdown today.
Williams looking around for that touchdown pass, and he scoots around back there. Finally finds number 74, De La Riva, all alone down there in the end zone.
The man who settled up, Dennis Duncan, outran his entire output this afternoon in one play. He had 44 yards and 14 carries, and then ran 47 on his 15th attempt. John Baker with the convert. The Alouettes still have a long way to go. 45-8 they trail. You see the time remaining in the fourth quarter, a little under 12 minutes. The attendance not officially announced so far this afternoon, but reasonably close to Lansdowne Park capacity, maybe about 3,000 or 4,000 short. At the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter, the score is Ottawa 45 and Montreal 8.
Another relaxing weekend drive to the cottage? Good luck. Take it easy. It's a good life.
Here's John Baker's kickoff, taken by Larry Fairholm, the short attempt, and it just skips out of bounds. I don't think anybody touched it en route to claim possession. A marker had been thrown back at the 45-yard line, the point of the kickoff.
Jay Roberts was awfully close to that ball, but I don't think he did touch it, Don.